All right, out here on the Sea Hunt Ultra 255, gonna do a quick walkthrough video of all the components on the boat working. We'll start here with the Garmin GPS. I've got it on a combo screen so you can see that the Garmin GPS is reading. And then you've got your sonar on the right side of it, and it's reading depth, water temperature. You can see the bottom. You can adjust that accordingly to however you like it. Moving on to the switch panel, you got a horn, nav lights, two-way switch. When you push it up, you're gonna have running lights and your anchor light. The running lights on this boat are incorporated into the rubber rail because of the trolling motor, which is gonna be right up here. You got green on starboard, red on port. And then your running light is up on top of the T-top. Right there, and that's a foldable light. Middle is off, down is anchor light only. So that's working the way it should. Bilge 1 and bilge 2, when the pump runs, the light on the switch will come on. So you have two bilge pumps on this boat. Both of them have floats incorporated in them as well, so you'd be able to, or the float will sense water and kick itself on. Lean post bait well, this is going to pump water into your lean post live well. As you can see, it's pumping strong. Then you have transom bait well, same deal, which is back here on the rear. Macerator is going to be your the waste pump. This is what discharges waste out of the bottom of the boat. I'm just gonna flick it on. You'll be able to hear it, but I don't want to leave it on because the shutoff valve is off. You hear that run. Wash down is going to be raw water wash down, which I have the cap off, but you can see it's pumping water. Freshwater is your freshwater wash down, which is going to be right here. Pumping good. Cockpit lights. The first one is going to be the white lights that are on the side of the console. You got one on the port, one on the starboard. The second cockpit light switch is going to be for the blue lights that are throughout the deck. Got one up here on the bow, starboard side, one on the port side, a couple underneath the gunnel. Port side and on the starboard side. Live well light is in the rear live well. The white light in there. Underwater LEDs, I can send you a picture of those working. You're not gonna be able to see them with it being in the water right now. The mister switch, this is tied to the freshwater tank. There's three of them up here on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but they're spraying mist. Two open accessory switches. Got your stereo over here, which we got a Bluetooth on right now. There's 6 speakers. You got 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the rear.
Pretty glad you ain't called me back. You would have only made things worse. I was trying to get the last word in when you didn't even like the first. And now I'm begging, baby, please, you're begging me to leave. You don't want anything to do with me, and I guess you finally been worried.
Jumping up to the T-top, you got a VHF radio. So you can see it's on. It's tied to an antenna that's on top of the T-top, which is 48-mile range antenna. You got forward spreader light, aft spreader light. These control white lights that are up on top of the top. You got forward, and you have 2 for the aft. Another courtesy light switch, which turns on the blue lights up here. There's 4 of them. And then windshield vent, this opens up the vent on the console windshield. Opens it and closes it. Yamaha gauge controls or shows all the engine information in a digital format. You've got RPMs, fuel, which is up here. If you hold this button down, it'll show it in a percentage there. Engine block temperature, oil pressure, and voltmeter for the two batteries, house batteries that are in the boat, or house battery and cranking battery. And then you have a trim gauge, which you'll see the blue bars go up and down with the angle of the engine as you tilt and trim it. Trim tabs. You have an LED indicator switch. You'll see the red lights go down. If you want the port side to go down, it's going to actually be the starboard tab, go up and down. If you want the starboard side to go down, it's actually going to be the port side tab going up and down. And those will indicate exactly where the tab is. And then you got your trolling motor, which we're in spot lock right now. Let me get out spot lock. This is full speed going to the right. You can see it turning over to the left. And then you have spot lock mode, which is going to keep you locked in within 0 to 2 feet of wherever you hit the anchor button. And you got battery chargers in the boat, two for the one for the cranking and the house battery, another one for the trolling motor batteries. You got 210 volt plugs, one for each. I believe the one on top is for the trolling motor batteries, the one on the bottom is for the house and cranking. And that's it as far as components. We'll do a separate video of the engine running at different RPMs.